Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the master of mayhem, Craig Charles.
You know, I still can't believe that we're fighting robot wars. The fifth wars. In fact, people are building robots quicker than we can destroy them. And we can't have that now, can we? So, do you want to mangle some mill? Yeah, you'd better get building, because the demolition goes on. Jonathan, who are this week's wonders?
Thanks, Craig, and welcome to the War Zone to everyone else. As always, 8 robots waiting patiently in the pit, so let's see how they line up for round 1. Good matchup to start with, the experienced Wheelie Big Cheese against the sinister Wolverine. Axel we've seen before, Granny's Revenge, wait till you see her. Then it's Robo Chicken Evo, improved from the last wars against newcomers Crustacean. And finally Behemoth, aiming for the stars, but will the Supernova burst the dream?
It's a comic book caper in the pits tonight. Big Cheese's revenging grannies and robotic chickens. Has the world gone mad? No, just the pits. Back and tip for the top this year is Behemoth, only ranked 15. But their lifting shovel is superb. And they've even thrown in a couple of choppers for good measure. Last time around they were unlucky against Exterminator in the heat final. This year, who knows? And we mustn't forget the return of Robo Chicken, okay? Maybe not the most destructive of robots, but it does look great. And last year they stood up well to Pussycat until they fell foul of the cat and lost their head. Roger Plant is back in the pits with his Wheelie Big Cheese. But with a flipper that got him into the semi last time around, this cheese is no stinker. Roger, your timer.
Yes.
You're up against Wheelie Big Cheese is pitted against Wolverine.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, all right. Not bothered.
So you can say all right when your robot can flip a mini metro, can't you?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, okay. The good news is that you made it. You made it to Robot Wars. You're through to fight in the battle. And the bad news is that you're up against Wheelie Big Cheese for your first ever Robot Wars battle.
Yeah.
Is that really bad?
It's bad for us. He's just one big flipper. Hopefully we were going to get something else, but all we've got is him.
Okay. So how are you going to deal with it?
Well, if you flip him over, he comes back. He works both ways up.
Yeah.
The only way I can get rid of him is take his wheels out, or hopefully he will lose the drive gear.
Okay.
In this frost.
So ramming.
Ramming.
And ramming from the side. That's what you're going to be aiming for.
In the side.
Look out for that. If they're doing that, they're doing well.
Be afraid. Be very afraid. Let the wars begin!
From Langport, Wheelie Big Cheese.
That's a big titanium flipper. They can flip a small car, they think. The wheels have spiked semi-finalists in Series 4. They have experience, speed, and could here get the victory port salute from us all.
From Swanley, Wolverine.
Low and flattish with a front lifter plough, can lift railway sleepers, was a reserve for a previous series, now steps into the spotlight, the floodlight, the moonlight for Wolverine.
Roboteers, stand by.
The Wheelie Big Cheese team, Roger Plant, John McGugan and Murray Wharf, and Gareth Dean and John Reason with Wolverine. In the arena for the house robots, the claws, the lance, the invincible circular lot. And fighting alongside our Knight of the Realm, Shunt, with the axe and the scoop and the huge pushing power.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Wheelie Big Cheese, semi-finalists in the last series, beaten by Tornado, a very good machine. Side by side with Wolverine. You can see there the front lifting scoop of Wolverine, but Wheelie Big Cheese, they say this is the biggest flipper in Robot Wars. Made of titanium, durable, menacing. You can see there the little studs on the wheels to protect them of Wheelie Big Cheese. Roger Plant, the designer and operator, very experienced. Tagged onto the arena side wall there, though, by Wolverine! And Wolverine are over and out! Oh dear, Gareth Dean and John Reason. There's no reasoning with an attack like that by Wheelie Big Cheese. Look at this. In underneath. And over they go. A 0 ground clearance for Wolverine, but somehow Wheelie Big Cheese got in underneath. Brilliant stuff.
Can you see that? Wolverine on its back and baying at the moon. Wheelie Big Cheese, they go through. I'll tell you what, I mean, that was a very impressive start.
Well, we're hoping. We've done a lot of work on it since last year. Yeah.
What have you done?
It's bigger motors, it's a much faster flipper.
How strong is it? I mean, what can it lift?
It can, by calculation, it can lift a ton. And by practice, it can flip over a mini Metro.
It can flip over a mini Metro. And you've actually done that, have you?
Yeah. It's 800 kilos, a mini Metro. Should turn it straight over, yeah.
Think you can go all the way this time?
Well, we always think that.
I know, but something always goes wrong and it all ends pants.
Well, that happens to everybody, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
It's called Robot Wars.
It's called Robot Wars. That's
Yeah.
what it's all about, and that's
Yeah.
why we love it. Ladies and gentlemen, Wheelie Big Cheese!
What a start. Wheelie Big Cheese tossing Wolverine out of the arena. Axor next up against Granny's Revenge.